What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. Jasmine Brand is here.
Yes.
Mano is here.
New Mano!
And we are doing Pick a Side. We are talking about lip service with LA Love the Boss and whether or not you should live together before marriage.
Okay.
Here's what happened on lip service.
You know, I
that
read this
Yeah.
that you shouldn't live with somebody until you know you're getting married, because then it makes you feel like you could just move out if it doesn't work. And sometimes that doesn't lend to people having long-term relationships and knowing what they need to work on and things like that.
Yeah. And one thing about a living, you deal with different moods. You don't wake up in the same headspace every day. So you can really outgrow a person the more you're with them. Two things happen. You either grow with a person or you outgrow them.
All right. Well, we want to see what you guys think. 800-292-5150. Should you live together before marriage? What do you think, Mano?
I think you should live together. I mean, for me, because I'm probably going to marry 2 or 3 women.
So you want them all to live with you first?
Yeah.
Okay. All right,
Sounds successful already.
Yeah,
does.
it is.
All right. Jasmine, let's...
No, I say let's not live together before.
But you've lived together.
I've lived with 2 men. I say let's stay the night over each other's house for long periods of time, like a week or so. But let's just go back home afterwards. And then when we get married, that'll give me a sense of who you are. I want to go back home. I want you to go back home too.
I think that if you are... Ideally, I would say if the plan is to be together forever or get married and you've got to the point where you've had that conversation and discussed it, then I can see doing that. But sometimes people don't know what they're going to do in their relationship and move in together thinking they'll figure it out like that.
I like the economic benefits though.
Yeah. All right, well, let's see what you guys think. 800-292-5150. Cassandra, how are you?
Hey, love, how are you? Hi, Jasmine.
Hi.
You not going to say hi to Mano?
Is Mano there?
Oh, they don't even believe in you, Mano.
This is crazy.
He barely comes.
I love you. Mano, I love you so much.
And I love you too.
Good cleanup.
Yeah.
All right, so what do you think about...
No, I wasn't sure if he was there or not.
No, it's okay,
We weren't
baby.
either.
All right, pick a side. Should you live together before marriage? What do you think?
First of all, my husband and I, we lived together for 2 years before we got married, and next year's going to make 25 years.
That's
Wow.
right, baby. Good for you.
I think that's the only way you really get to know someone is if you live with them first.
Okay. All right, well, see, it worked for you.
25 years later, yeah. Doing something
Exactly. And
All right.
all together, we've been together for 31 years. So
right.
it's good.
Beautiful.
And you know, about 70% of marriages start with cohabitation, by the way.
It's best that way, yes. Bye, Mano. Love you, Mano.
Love you more, baby.
Extra.
Bye-bye.
I'm telling your husband.
What's going on? How you doing?
Hey, Chris.
Hey, Chris, what do you think about living together before marriage?
Hey, man, I want to say this. I did 17 years in prison, and my wife married me when I had 2 years left. We did not know each other, and I moved straight in with her when I came home. It was not easy. I do not recommend it. But we're happily married. We're making it.
How long you been home?
I've been home now going on 4 years. I came home right before the pandemic.
Okay.
So it was definitely crazy.
Ooh, and
Well,
during the
that's tough.
pandemic,
Yeah,
too,
you-
was a difficult
You
time.
really
Right.
can't move around like that.
Well, congrats
Oh,
on
yeah,
that, man.
Yeah, man. I would just say, like, a lot of the relationships I've seen, they don't last. They just don't last. So,
In general.
Yeah.
yeah, we're blessed, man. We open businesses. We're building together. We working
Nice.
through things. But, no, I do not recommend that anybody try this at home, man. Get to know the person before you go in with them.
Okay.
And maybe you wanted some time when you came home to,
Yeah.
not...
Freedom before you.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, I after 17, I got locked up when I was 19. I came home when I was 36. It was not easy.
That's a long
but,
time.
I got a soldier. I got a queen. Like I said, it was a lot of real conversations, a lot of real moments. But we got it right. It's just definitely not for everybody. That's just being honest.
All right, thank you.
Congratulations.
Yep, no problem. And thank y'all. Y'all rocking out too.
And welcome home.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, Letitia, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. What are your thoughts about living together before marriage? Pick a side. Is it a do or a don't?
You have to.
That's right.
Okay. Explain why.
So basically, you need to make sure the person is capable of splitting bills with you. You need to see if they're messy, if they're organized.
Okay.
You want to see, how they move with guests and sharing home with you. Like, there's so much stuff you need to figure out that you're literally not going to figure out till you actually did the move,
But maybe you don't want to do that until you feel like this is somebody you would want to marry.
Definitely, but I mean, dating and getting into relationships, I feel like you're supposed to find people, you know, you can have a future with. So,
Are you married?
No, I'm in a relationship.
Have you ever lived
We
with?
do live.
Y'all live together. Okay.
They live together now.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, I did a deep dive. I'm looking at this New York Times article with the whole survey about it. They said, because a lot of people do cohabitate, and you know, back in the day, that was very frowned upon.
Yeah, that was a no-no.
Yeah, so that's why a lot more people do that nowadays, and that's not going to go anywhere. I mean, as far as expenses, living together is a lot cheaper. It's not frowned upon anymore. But they said that a part of the reason is also that people who tend to live together are more non-conventional about marriage.
They may not want to get married, right?
But no, but that way, if they get married, they don't look at it as seriously, because people who are very serious about that feel like I shouldn't live together unless, you know how society would be like, if you're not married, you shouldn't live together.
Right.
And that's changed a lot. So they said people who normally live together before marriage are more non-conventional.
Okay. Gotcha.
So that might make them more likely to also feel like they can get divorced.
Okay.